Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to FI. Tonight, we will be looking at our coverage of the celebrity field event, the Academy Awards. We will then be moving on to look at some of the affordable fashion trends in this year's spring collection, and then moving on to my famous fashion do's and don'ts. Now, when I think of the flashing cameras, the red carpet and this year's hottest movie stars, it can only mean one thing. The Oscars are back, and this year bigger than ever. With me is Elle Magazine's Fashion Weekly blog member, Renee, and she is here to help us go through the fashion fanfare and faux pas that the celebrities brought with them last week. And I must say, Renee, you look $1 million.
Thank you, Christoph. And I must say, you could give the celebrities a run for their money yourself.
Oh, behave. Now, tell me, what did you think of this year's Oscars compared to last year's?
Well, everyone knows that Oscars is when the A-listers like to come out and play, and this year was no different. There we have Jennifer Aniston wearing a red Valentino gown from this year's spring-summer collection. Now, before you go getting any ideas about your Oscar debut, this is kind of how not to dress. It might be red, but it looks a little bit like a shower curtain. So sort it out, Jennifer.
Yeah, you're telling me. I must admit, this woman is a beautiful actress, but her fashion sense is nowhere to be seen here. She definitely needs a new designer. And what about the Best Actor nominees? I bet there's some stiff competition between them.
Well, between Hugh Jackman, Daniel Day-Lewis and Jamie Foxx, I think Daniel Day-Lewis might just cinch it. He's wearing a beautiful Dominica Valor blue suit here, and he has his best accessory on his arm, his wife, Rebecca Miller.
Yes, what a beautiful couple.
Anne Hathaway was also looking pretty stunning at the Oscars. Here she's wearing a pink Prada gown. It just goes to show that she's the reigning queen both on and off the red carpet.
Yes, but we must remember, Renee, I am the reigning queen of fashion.
Of course.
Yes, and don't try and tell me otherwise.
We wouldn't have it any other way.
Good. Now, vintage clothes have been bringing a modern edge to fashion for quite some time now, and the Emporium definitely lives up to its name of the warehouse of style. Let's take a look at it, shall we?
We opened the shop to sell vintage clothing because it was in the early 80s when there was a bad fashion around, and we thought, let's do something that is very good rather than something that's poor. It's always been an interest. I suppose it's becoming a little bit more mainstream now. I think people are looking for originality and individuality, and I think if people have got any sense, they will buy recycled clothes rather than clothes that are made by children in the Far East, if they've got anything about them. Well, we specialise from the 30s to the 70s, which I feel was like a golden period in fashion. We have about a 50-50 mix, really, but we probably major a little bit more, probably 60% men's to 40% women's. Men's being harder to get because historically women have always had more clothes than men. We've been travelling to America where vintage was firmly established there, and we thought we'd do it here, and we're very interested in it. We're interested in the quality and the design of the past rather than the new stuff that comes out, and a lot of the stuff that's made now, the clothing that's made now, is inspired by vintage anyway. We're very interested in the whole thing of the fashion and the history of fashion.
Good to hear from fashion fans everywhere, and we also want to see the fantastic fashion failures that you find. So send your picture and your name to yoursay@fi.co.uk. We could post it on our Twitter page and you could win £50.
Exciting.
Very. Now then, lovelies, it's my favourite part of the show, the catwalk. And high street fashion has never been as easy to look like the A-list celebrities that we've just seen. Renee has handpicked a lovely selection from Topshop and Topman for you lovely viewers to feast your eyes on. So Renee, what have we got for this year's upcoming spring season?
Well, as you know, the Arcadia Group have really been putting it right out the bag this season. Here we have Dizzy modelling outfit number 1. Now you can see that there's still a big leather trend this season, as seen in the leather jacket. That's going to dominate probably many seasons to come. But there's a big difference from winter fashion because the lemon top really brightens up the outfit. The denim is also a big spring trend. It can be seen in Dizzy's skirt. But the headscarf really is the crowning jewel of this outfit. It's bright, it's patterned, it's loud, it's going to grab everyone's attention. It's so big for this spring.
Definitely, I love it. It's affordable and it's chic and the men are just going to die.
Next up is Ollie, rocking a really trendy look from Topman. Now, like Dizzy's outfit, he's wearing denim. However, Ollie's is a slightly lighter wash, which works better when paired with his darker jeans. Converse also so in this season, like never really go out of fashion, but particularly in fashion this spring. It's a really fun but kind of also mature look. It could be smartened up as well for an evening with a smarter pair of shoes or something. It's just really versatile.
And very sexy.
Now here we have Dizzy modelling her second outfit. Now jumpsuits were really big last spring summer, but they're making a comeback this one too. The grey makes for a smart but kind of casual combination, but the belt and the earrings keep it from being too boring. My favourite thing about this outfit is the shoes. Converse are big for guys and girls. They're so comfy. They're quite inexpensive in terms of shoes, and they're just really cool.
Yeah, I really love how this works. You know, it's easygoing with that sassy feel to it. And this season offers a lot of range for this style, so people are going mad for it. Thank you, Dizzy, I just love it. Let's bring out Ollie's next outfit, shall we?
Here we're focusing on the sleek look for guys. It's a low-cost outfit, but the smart tailoring on the jacket makes it look expensive. The black trousers paired with the coloured blazer make for a more interesting combination than your average black and black suit. And there's nothing smarter than a waistcoat. It works so well, and it really gives the ladies something to think about.
And me. Thank you, Ollie. You both looked fabulous, guys. I have to say, we're going to take a short break now, but when we come back, we'll be moving on to my fashion do's and don'ts, so don't go anywhere.
Oh, dude, I'm totally tripping out right now.
How can you be tripping out if we're both seeing the same thing?
I have no idea.
At the back, come on, it's in there, what? Fuck. Come on, dog, the back, wait. We don't have that. Shoot that out now.
Yeah.
Hi, zombie.
High five.
It makes me strong. It makes me handsome. It makes me perfect. No one can stand in my way, for the world now revolves around me. It makes me unstoppable. It makes me invincible. It makes me better than you. Essence of God by Manuel Papadopoulos.
Time to get serious. You know I'm strict on fashion, and if there's anything I don't like, I won't be afraid to say it. I have my professional opinions, and everyone at home knows that I'm right. So let's start with Uggs. Uggs should never be worn on any man, ever. And I mean ever. I wouldn't even put Uggs on my own dog. Okay, well, maybe I would, but men should never wear them. Guys, stick to the Vans and the old school Adidas. I know I dream about shoes every day. And Orlando Bloom may wear Uggs, but where is he now? The Uggs have eaten him. Talk about social suicide. Now, ladies, boots are so in that it pains me. Topshop have been throwing out some new boots for quite some time now, so get some sexy new boots, head out on the town, and show them men what you're made of. And now for the more mature women out there. Here is a massive tip for boosting self-confidence. Avoid the black. Black is usually a staple for old women, but girls, it's just so boring. If you want to advertise yourself, then wear something bold and feel confident about yourself. Next week will surely be another frantic dive into the fashion world, so join us then, and remember, be an icon and stay fierce. Ciao for now.